YouTube. What's going on, guys? We back. You know, I just wanted to take this time to talk about because I've been seeing a lot of discourse. A couple of days ago, Lil Uzi Vert dropped "Eternal Take Two," and I've been seeing a lot of discourse about it. And anybody knows me knows I'm a big music fan, and I do like Uzi. I do think over the years he's been pretty consistent, and he's dropped a lot of bangers. I gotta give it to him. It doesn't surprise me that he's still relevant to this day because he's been pretty consistent with the bangers. But this album, I've been kind of seeing, how do I say it, a shift in tide. Like the discourse has kind of changed where you kind of saw rumblings of this with the pink tape, uh, to be honest. And to me, the pink tape was kind of underrated. To me, it was a lot better than what people gave it credit for. Like, if I had to just like list off songs that I like from the pink tape, like I have to say I liked Died and Came Back. I really did like that song. Spin Again was cool. That Fire was cool. This Endless Fashion with Nicki Minaj, I really did like that. Mama, I'm Sorry, I loved that one. All Alone, I loved that one. Everybody loved the Just Wanna Rock, like that. It's funny because that wasn't really one of my favorite. That wasn't really one of the songs I keep coming back to. Pluto to Mars and Patience with Don Toliver. I did like that. That I don't know, something about that song. You put it on at nighttime, it just hits different. And Days Come and Go. I do think there was a lot of songs that Uzi was in his bag. Like I do remember that song. Days come and go, the sun won't change. You know how it goes. Rehab, I did love Rehab, but and Chardonnay, and but I do think this is when we started the whole Space Jam kind of music. I'm gonna call it that. This is where we started because that's when you started to get these rock kind of these like infused Uzi rock songs, and to me, I'm just gonna be honest. There's not one of them I liked. I'm gonna just be honest with you. All of these little rock songs that he drops on his album, I didn't like not one of them, and I never go back to listen to them. Never. I never go back to listen to them. To me, if he would have dropped that album minus those couple of songs, it would you wouldn't have had so many duds on that album. To me, that album was a lot. To me, that album was a lot better than what it really than a lot of people talk about it. But because it had those rock songs on it, a lot of people kill it. And to me, in my opinion, without the rock songs, there was a lot of songs that Uzi floated on. There was, and to me, that's when Uzi was at his best. That's when Uzi's at his best to me. Is when you get the kind of melodic flow. You get the like the I don't want to say sad, but you kind of Uzi kind of gives you those vibes where like he talks about love and it's kind of like heartbreak and turning up. So like to me, you kind of got all of that. To me, you did not need to add these rock songs. So I'm gonna just start there with the pink tape, because a lot of people talk about the pink tape. To me, the pink tape has aged very well, minus those songs. And then now let's even circle back to the Eternal Take, the first one. To me, that the first one was really good. Like you had Lotus, Myron was really good. Your Sersky, What's Up with Future was really good. Strawberry Peels was really good. There was some songs that was okay to me, like I Can Show You, Come This Way, and try and No Auto with Lil Durk. I really did like that song. And to me, Lil Durk killed that. He killed that feature. Money Spread, I really did love that song too. And you know who gets a lot of flack in the rap game, but he's on like a lot of people's albums, and he usually smokes it. I'm gonna give some respect to Nav. Nav on Leaders, I love that song. Baby Pluto was a good one. Lo Ming was a good one. Like You Better Move was cool. Celebration Station, I really did love that song. I'm Sorry was cool. Chrome Heart Tags was cool. Like there was and I can't remember what song it was where he flipped that Travis Scott song. I think it was Prices. I'm pretty sure it was Prices. That one was hard. Secure the Bag was hard, and then you had that Full Shell Shuffle that everybody was like going crazy. So like to me, Eternal to Take the first one was really good, and like you didn't really go too far into the whole spacey sound where it's just like you don't even know what you're listening to. And then I hate to do it, but we're gonna have to start talking about Eternal to Take Two. The first time I put Eternal to Take Two was the first time a Uzi album. I was just like, I'm not really feeling this. Usually I put on a Uzi album the first listen, I I'm feeling it, but this one I'm just, I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. Like you got Pars and Mars, Meteor Man, Lightyear. Lightyear was cool. Mr. Chow was cool. Lift 'em Up was cool. Chips and Dip was okay. I think my favorite song so far on this album is Chill Babe. When he's like, please don't do it to me. Please don't do it. That has been my favorite song on this album. But I have to say, out of 4 albums, I'm not going to count his super early albums. I'm only going to count like the big studio albums. So that's Eternal Take Two and One, Pink Tape, and Love Is Rage. If if I'm being honest, and I had to rank them, Eternal Take Two is good. It might be fourth. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even. All the other ones I don't know where I'm gonna rank them, but Eternal Take Two is definitely fourth. No matter which way I rank them, that one's always gonna end up four. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like Perky Sex is like, it is weird because like Uzi just dropped his last album. He was talking about how he went to rehab for months and now we see him. He's like freaking doing whippets and all that shit, man. It's just like, man, I don't know. I don't know. It just, this album just was not hitting for me. And I'm a big Uzi fan. Usually his albums, I find like 6, maybe sometimes 10 songs where I'm just like, I'm going back to. Like I go back to, Pink Tape. I go back to Eternal Take One. I go back to Love Is Rage. Like, especially when you're at the gym, Love Is Rage, like Salsa Up, No Sleep. Like you could go back to those songs and like really, and Malfunction, Dark Queen. Dark Queen was super hard. Like 20 minutes. Like yo, you could go back to those songs today and really just like turn up to like. But this Eternal Take Two, ah man, I don't know, man. Like who is in Uzi's corner that's that's got him so in love with like this spacey music where it's just like I've been calling this Space Jam music where it's just like I get it, like that's kind of like his like whole little thing, and it's like it's on the album cover, but to me this is the first time where I felt like certain songs just didn't sound good to me. Like I'm listening on my good headphones, I'm listening in the car, and it's just like it's, you know when you listen to a song it just feels like it's too much noise, where it doesn't even sound sonically good. It just feels like it's too much noise, and that's what I felt like when I was listening to Pink Tape. Those songs where like the end with Baby Metal, where those songs where it's just like too loud. It's just like you can't even. Some of these songs you can't even tell what Uzi's saying. His 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 voice isn't loud enough. The background is too loud. You got all this spacey beat, spacey sound going. I don't know. It's almost like Uzi has gotten. He's almost like he's fell in love with making rage music too much. Like Uzi's like making mosh pit music too much. And to me, that's not what got him super popular. Like mosh pit music is not what got Uzi popular to me. Like yeah, did he have those foot show shuffle songs that went off and excellent? But even to me, those songs are not mosh pit music. Whereas like now it's like he's just like making these loud, super loud music, and it's just like I don't know who's really got Uzi fell in love with this mosh pit sound, but it's just not hitting for me. It really isn't. And and I've been seeing people say like, "Yo, is Uzi washed?" I don't think he's washed because he's still showing you signs of like making music that you could see him making 5, 6, 7 years ago. So I'm not gonna say washed, but I am gonna say this is the first time he's dropped an album where I'm the direction of the album, just the sonically of the album, just listening to the album, it's just like, yeah, this one. I think everybody's listened to an artist where you listen to so many of their albums, and then you listen to a new album, you clearly go, yeah, this is the weakest album. And I felt like this is the first time with Uzi where I clearly just went, oh yeah, this is the weakest album. This is definitely the weakest album. And to me, this kind of sounds completely different than Eternal Take One. Like Eternal Take One, there was still like, see, I don't want to use the word trap beats because obviously Uzi's not a trap rapper, I guess you could say, but like there was still like, like your usual hip hop, and but still Uzi putting a spin to it, still Uzi putting the spacey music, like he went a fine line with it, you know what I mean? Where I feel like now he just went too far, where it's like what are we listening to? Like, nah, this is not it. I feel like now Uzi's just gone too far, like to the point where this is just not it. Yeah, this one is just not it. Because I've been seeing people saying like, "Oh, is Uzi washed? Is Uzi?" I'm not gonna say he's washed, but I'm not gonna lie. If he drops one more album like this, and it's just as bad or even worse, he can't get worse than this. If he drops an album worse than this Eternal Take Two, then I'm definitely gonna seriously start saying Uzi might be washed. So he definitely can't get worse than this. He gets worse than this, then we got some problems. But I ain't gonna say he's washed. I ain't gonna say he's washed, but I do feel like this was troubling. This one was troubling. I mean, and I feel like I'm not really seeing people like like I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on, like I'm not really seeing people or X. I'm not really seeing people like really saying, "Oh yo, I love this album." Blah blah. Uzi was in his bag. I felt like before I could say Uzi was in his bag. This one, I'm just like, nah. And I've been giving it spins. Like I've been going back to it, making sure like I've been going back to the songs I kind of like, and like it's like, like I like them, but they're just not. I think Chill Babe is the only one that's like really that really I kind of like took an affinity to. The rest are just kind of they're okay. They're all more like the bottom tier of Uzi songs, to be honestly. But man, let me know in the comment section, man, and let me know if you like this style of video, man. I'm gonna put some gameplay. I probably put like some Hell Divers. I might put some, I don't know, maybe some Apex. I might put some Fortnite. And just gotta talk about some topics, man. Like I honestly just want a good community where people in the comment section just like have a discourse for real. Like I feel like you know, I feel like it's always great when a channel has great discourse with the community members. So man, like, let me know down below. Like, what have y'all been listening to, man? I might even talk about some more albums, man. Like I might even talk about Big Sean. I've been listening to Big Sean recently. I might talk about Future. Like, cause I'm really a big music head. Like, I listen to a lot of music. Like, even recently I've been listening to Yeet. Like, I'm surprised I even gave him a chance. But so I listen to a lot of music, man. I listen to Rob Wave and all that. So like, I might make some more videos. Let me know if y'all like this. I might make some more videos talking about it. We can have the discourse in the comment section. But hey, like, comment, subscribe, man. Like, show me some love, man. Peace. I appreciate it if you made it this far. Deuces.